once I edit it, I have to post this video. This is some bok choy, collard greens, and also some kale. Right behind that, I have a container full of beets and more beets and bok choy. We had it rain the other day, and this is some mustard greens, a couple of tomatoes. I had it covered up. I'm sorry, I had it covered up, and a lot of compost. I was just filling it in and putting the tops on it. So I guess it was volunteer tomatoes. This bed right here, hopefully it'll be planting my carrots in, because I feel like the soil is rich enough to do that. I have a sunflower right here. This whole bed of sunflowers, but I'm gonna drop some more seeds. I guess they've taken a long time because when the sun comes over it, this part is partly shaded. I don't know if this ginger or turmeric in here, but that has to go and get planted. Kale, Swiss chard, onions, garlic, and here's some sweet peas that's coming up. I have more to also plant. And you guys, I know it's messy, I know it's horrible. This is a eggplant I had. I see a little something on here. I fertilized it real good. So we're just trying to leave the earth. Some blue turmeric is in this container. This one is where I put my food scraps in to try to get this soil rich. I have my orange tree that I got on sale. I have some oranges. I guess they would be ready. Almost, they're so hard. I have to fertilize it. All of them are hard. An okra bed with heavy hitter okra. I've been putting a lot of, just a lot. I've been putting a lot of mustard green leaves in because I had a problem with nematodes. This is a volunteer tomato plant, and I know I have to weed all these things out. That's my big black barrel of containers that I can use for planting that I collected from my coworkers and everything. This is a table, this whole entire area right here I'm gonna try to clear out today. This is my compost. If you guys don't notice, I don't have any trees in my yard, but my neighbors do. So I usually throw a bag across the fence, so when the yard man come or they come and clean up, then I can get all of their leaves to help with my compost, which are these two containers, and I have a third one on the other side. More ginger. I have a lot of ginger and turmeric. This is my main rosemary bush. I need to fertilize it and probably up-pot it. But every cutting I have and all the rosemary I have in my yard came off this tree. This is a tea that I've seen online. I do not know the name of it, but I ordered it and it says it's supposed to help with insulin. I don't know. I'm just growing it for now until I figure it out. Some more turmeric, aloe plants. This whole table will get more blue turmeric, more aloe plants, and these are the kinds that actually makes more. They have some cups in here that I need to take out. Some I want to give away. It took me so long to actually find these plants, and I know I have to up-pot it, and some I'm gonna actually give away. Some peppers that was taken over by aphids. And I'm going to, change the pot, cut everything off, fertilized it, and now I'm going to let it be. My grow tower, this is bok choy. I let it go to seed so I can have my own seeds. The same thing. I don't know what's being eaten or cutting into my leaves. I guess they enough. I just help put them to sleep permanently. But I also finally getting beans on it. I have like 4 more towers I'm gonna put up, and I'm waiting till April when my strawberry plugs come. Cuban oregano that purifies the water, so it won't get any algae. More bok choy. Cilantro that's growing at seeds, so I can have my own seeds for more cilantro. And I put them on pavers, but I'm gonna move them because we're gonna do, I don't know if it's gonna be the green stalk alley, green stalk road, green stalk lane, green stalk terrace, but wherever it is, they have to have plenty of sunlight from top to bottom. When I put this one here, well, all of this stuff is getting moved also for the fence. It's brushing up against there. And I have more string beans in this container. I have soil, compost. I have my sweet potatoes growing up here. I have the purple sweet potatoes and also the regular sweet potatoes. I'm going to move them. More mustard greens. You're going to find a lot of mustard greens in the garden because it helps with nematodes, get rid of nematodes. So I've learned from other channels, Linda, the New Orleans Gardener, and different ones. That's the only one I can call off the top of my head. But so I like mustard greens. So I want to grow a lot of them so I can purify my soil or fight off things and let the garden fight them off naturally. This is some more rosemary, some root hormone, some peas that's well overdue. I have to separate and plug them into the other garden bed over there. A purple tree pollet someone left on my door for me. Come to find out it was my cousin. Thank you, cousin. Thank you, cousin Tammy, for always supporting me. Thank you to all my coworkers. I have the best coworkers in the world. They're always dropping off their eggshells, their banana peel, compost from the pulp from their juicing. Best coworkers in the world. They even see a pallet and drop it off and put it in the yard for me. I love them for always supporting me, for always loving on me, and supporting all my garden shenanigans. So I can't wait to start to invite them over. These are more. Some Malabar spinach coming up. Some peas, cilantro, some onions in here. I'm going to move these sticks to the other side. Here's my rain catchers. I have 3 of those also. Here's a 4th one. I'm sorry, mosquitoes galore. This is also rain catchers. Another container I have to put in the middle of the yard. I have this one for my neighbor. She passed, and thank you, Miss Sherry. And you can put in beans and soups, teas, and it lights up the whole yard. I have a mulberry bush right there that I have to replant. This is lemon, citrus trees, orange trees. I got these trees in the back from my cousin. They was giving them away. She saved them for me. A blueberry. This is all of my soil, my dirt, my compost. Also, those 2 bags, well, a couple of bags over here. That's mulch, that tree clippings and mulch that I got from one of my coworkers. I told you they supportive, and some leaves from my neighbors. And this is mulch that I usually put at the bottom. Tree mulch when I cut down trees. So I just have them sitting there until I get ready for them. A variegated pink lemon tree. I need an up pot. It stopped growing. I think it might be nematodes even at the bottom of that. So I do have a couple of pots over here that I'm gonna up pot most of the trees in. But right now, today, I'm gonna clear this whole entire side, move the table and everything, shift all of this stuff over to the other side of the yard. I know it looks like a lot, but I'm doing that to get the fence put in. And hopefully I'll have everything a lot more organized. Right here I have goji berries and a couple of things, some turmeric, ginger, some of that mint or thyme, the tree that I propagated from Miss Sherry, some more ginger. I have even goji berries down there. Tabasco peppers, mint, blueberry, and I even have some new growth on that. Another lemon tree, Maya lemon. They have lemons and also key limes. So this one right here, I'm sorry, it needs to get picked. Another tree, I might need to up pot that and fertilize it because I see the leaves are getting yellow. Pineapple is starting to crown in the middle. And these are mustard greens. Do you see how big these leaves are on these mustard greens? It's 2 in here. I have also, I don't know if this is a miniature eggplant. Here's another eggplant. Elephant ears that came out of my grandmother's garden. More goji berries. This is the volunteer tomatoes. I feel okra, lettuce, mustard greens. Here's an okra, not okra plant, but an okra tree. It's starting to get some powdery mildew. I think milk will handle that, but I need to cut some of this off so I can keep growing even more. I only planted 190. I bought the seeds from the okra lady from off of ST. I do support her and buy a lot of her products, and I just only grew 1 so I can have multiples. I put them also in the carrot bed. I have a sunflower I put in there so it can absorb all the toxins out of the soil. And I don't know the name of the sunflower seeds I use, but it has also offshoots. And the head is humongous. Here's some more. Another eggplant tree. Probably need to harvest this 2 right now. But I do see some more coming up. So I'm gonna fertilize that really well. It's supposed to rain for the rest of the week. Here's another one coming up. There's some more eggplants on there. I have another sunflower, the same, and it has side shoots. That's 1, 2, 3, and they're opening up. And this is in December. This is the head, and this one actually has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 heads on it. I don't know if all of them are gonna get to be this size, but I will label them when when I save the seeds. And on the other side right here, those are the same sunflowers. It's just that this one gets more sun than the other ones do, so the sunlight really doesn't matter. This is a miniature eggplant, and I don't know what's wrong with it. It's sick. But I'm gonna cut all of the leaves, everything back, and hopefully it'll be better. Now, look at this, and I'm sorry for anyone that's squeamish or afraid of frogs, but they're very disrespectful. So they just want to cool off in my garden. Like it's okay. When people want to live in your garden rent-free, this is them. And I don't know if they sleep, but they need to sleep with their legs closed. I did a garden cleanup. Hopefully I can show it in another video where all of this is gonna go, because I'm gonna get this gate replaced. This is my moringa tree. More ginger. I'm just filling these containers up. I want to more than likely use these for my trees. More Cuban oregano, jalapeno peppers. And today, I'm going to try my best to cut as much as this down. This is not my tree. It's my neighbor tree, and it's blocking out the sun. The light company came through and cut mostly everything away from the wires. So now I feel like it's safe enough for me to come in with my hand saw and cut everything else, so that way it won't block the sun from my garden. So I'll do that today. All of this stuff I clean up. I have another rosemary bush, also some onions that I have to weed out, another aloe plant. Everything will be moving away from the fence. I have another container that I need to fill up with all the leaves that I have in the compost. I'll fill them up with the mulch first from the trees that they cut down, the trees and leaves that they cut down, because that'll eventually break down and turn into soil anyway. So I'll fill this up with like 4 or 5 bags of mulch. Then I'll put some topsoil in there. I'll put the coffee containers. When I do it, I'll post a video. So this is also some water. I put a lot of like the dead leaves from around the garden, the ones that's been eating up. I put those in there, the coffee grinds that I get from my coworker, because I collect all the coffee grinds from around the building. It preserves the nitrogen in the soil. So when I use it and I water it down, it's also nitrogen fertilizer. I think I sell flour. I sell flour on one of the trees. So that means it's coming soon. And I'm going to put a couple of branches on this side right here so I can have more. Okay. Well, that's about it for now. So let's get started. Another video coming.